finals time here at the FIBA Women's AmeriCup in San Juan, Puerto Rico. Team USA taking on Canada for the gold medal. We've seen a medal handed out earlier today. Brazil with a phenomenal performance topping Puerto Rico. Brazil was spectacular, saving their best for last in that game, winning 95-66. Now it's time for Team Canada, Team USA, the #1 team in the world. There are the Americans as they'll be introduced to the crowd here in San Juan, Puerto Rico. Haven't participated in the AmeriCup in quite some time. They're looking to reassert their dominance here at the continental level. So getting introduced to their 12. They're undefeated here in Puerto Rico. Started the tournament with a win, blowout fashion over Paraguay, 110-31. Sylvia Fowles was terrific in that one. Then they had the day off and went on to defeat Colombia, Argentina, and Brazil to find themselves first place after the group stage, and then a big win against the host Puerto Rico just yesterday, defeating them 78-54. A spirited effort for Puerto Rico, but just not enough, as Team USA now finds himself in the final, trying to dethrone Team Canada, who had won the last 2 AmeriCups. There is their head coach, Don Staley. Legendary Don Staley has this bunch ready to go. They've been all business here in San Juan, Puerto Rico, despite the scorelines. They are not taking any plays off throughout. On the other end, the 2-time defending champion Canadians coming in with a lot of confidence. They too are undefeated here in San Juan, Puerto Rico. Kicking the tournament off with a blowout win over Mexico, defeating Cuba. They defeated the host nation, Puerto Rico. That was in front of a spirited crowd here. Had the day off and followed up with a win over the Dominican Republic. Finished first place in Group A. Beat Brazil in a tight battle yesterday in the semifinals and put themselves in a position to defend their championship here in the final. They're, of course, led by head coach Lisa Tomaitis. Smiles. Steve Bowers there. Carly Clark as well. We'll break now for the national anthems from these 2 great nations first. From Team USA, then from the champions, Canada.
USA national anthem. We continue with the Canada national anthem.
Strong.   and free.  'From far wide ocean,
right, some beautiful singing voices there, singing the national anthems on both sides. And they'll meet at center court, exchanging some gifts. And we'll get set to dive deep into these two rosters. Carlin Gay alongside Natalia Melendez. Thanks for joining us wherever you are, however you're doing so. They are the three officials who will be in charge of this matchup from Brazil, Paraguay, and Colombia, Silva, Florida, and Mahia. All right, up first, let's talk about the #1 team in the world, Team USA. Gets set to try and get back on the top of the mountain here at the AmeriCup. They haven't participated in this tournament in quite some time. Here's their 12 led. Don Staley. What do you like most about this roster, Natalia?
They got two different rosters. They got two different teams. With fouls on the court, they are a half-court team, mostly looking for the high-low game between their bigs. And without fouls, they are an up-tempo team. With Canada on Gombuwale running down the floor, you know, the big running down the floor as well. Their perimeter attacking and shooting threes on transition. This is a very good team. Paul Charles, Canada, the Shields, and Collier. Very balanced team.
It's the same starting five that has started all games here for Team USA in Puerto Rico. On the other end, Canada's going to have some changes to their lineup, playing without two key components. Maya Louise Langlois is not playing this game. Neither is Kayla Alexander. Both of them out with injuries, so Canada's shorthanded. Lisa Tomidas Bunch is not going to back down, knowing they're going up against the juggernaut that is Team USA. And here is the new starting five that we'll see for the first time without those two key components.
Carlton, Bangkok, Scott, Coley, and Hamblin. It's a good thing that they do have Coley back, but we know she's hurt as well. She's pushing herself to help this team. This used to be a very deep team until yesterday. You know, when you got injuries like that, everything can change, and it's not like, you know, these are important players for Canada. Langlois and Kayla Alexander. It's too sad that they just happen at this moment. This is a smart team. They react to different situations. They play hard. Their inside game is strong. We have to see how they, you know, they substitute everything that Alexander was doing throughout, you know, the whole tournament. They do have the shooters in Carlton, Hill, and Scott, but I think that today Hill and Scott are going to be very important.
Here's Lisa Tomidas. Let's listen in.
Fake in there first, or just go right over top and drop out. First time we have set defense, we're going pitch double for Nayo. Pitch double for Nayo. So that means we're going to enter to Ruth. Ruth, you got to lock her down first and blast up to get the entry.
Well, then you want to start, you got to hit first, guys. They're going to hit you, okay? We're going to start off and just regular throw, okay? We're going to have you set a seal, go to seal side. Okay, hard W by you, Tina. Come off that thing. Tina's going to be right there for you, okay? Put it in. Let's go!
Don Staley addressing our bunch, having them fired up. They've been ready to go right off the top from every single game. Canada's going to have to try and match that energy without Kyle Alexander and their starting point guard, Langlois. This guy has shot the ball well here. He's going to get some open looks. Hamblin is going to have her hands full dealing with Sylvia fouls. What do you expect from both sides?
I think you have to, you know, I'm very curious to see, because these two teams are a very deep team. Second unit against second unit. How the games goes after that. I think a team from Canada is going to be very important coming at the bench. Carlton in both games today must be a factor. They can have as many as 10 others as they did in the last game, because USA, you know, it's going to make them pay for that. In the other hand, fouls inside game with Charles, you know it's going to be there. Their second unit, Gogombuwale. Samuelson from 3. Canada needs to know she can shoot the ball, and Dawson is a point forward. This girl can play, and coming off the bench, she's dangerous.
Off we go here. Gold medal match. Team Canada taking on Team USA here at the FIBA Women's AmeriCup in San Juan, Puerto Rico. Team USA in the road red, Canada in the home white. Canada trying to defend their AmeriCup. They've won the last two. again with a win at home. They'll be heading back home, and we'll tell you a little bit about that in the first timeout. We have drawn the teams that will be participating in November. So we'll give you that update as soon as we get that first timeout. Fouls inside on Hamlin, count it, and she'll go to the line for one more.
First, personal foul number 7. Primera falta personal de la 7.
Good pass inside, and that's the one thing that Team USA has done consistently throughout this AmeriCup. They found their bigs inside and giving them some nice entry passes. Fouls, misses a free throw. That's where she struggled. 42% at the foul line here in San Juan. Kunwe driving on Charles. Now trying to find some help. Throws it away. One thing Canada can't do is turn the ball over. That's where they run into trouble against Brazil in the semifinals. 20 turnovers in that game. Something that Lisa Tomaitis definitely harped on in the post-game discussions. Nice move again, fouls. She's off to a good start, 4 points early on. Jamie Scott gets her shot over to Shields, and Shields clamps down that rebound, and here comes the Americans the other way. Canada, the Shields, again back inside the fouls. The double comes, fouls, good move on the drop step, but maybe one too many steps. The move was too good, she traveled. Here it is on the replay. Stepped on Ruth Hamlin's foot, it looked like. And it's yet to get a clean opportunity at the rim here offensively. Shea Colley can definitely do that. Driving in, that's blocked by fouls. Canada pushing the other way. That's a 2 from the Shields, hit the glass before it even touched the rim. Shea Colley battling for the rebound. Kunwe was there to be an outlet for it. Scott tried to give it back to Kunwe, and that's going to be a quick foul picked up there by Collier. Already the second team foul here for Team USA.
First, personal foul number 24. Primera falta personal de la 24. Nafisa Collier.
You see how tough Sylvia Fowles is.
It's so easy for her.
Scott, who's been shooting the ball effectively here in San Juan, misses her first attempt at a triple. Canada pulling for 2. That's too strong. The block out there by Ruth Hamlin. Almost had it stripped away by the Shields. Gold medal game, 7:30 remaining in the first quarter. Collier looking for Hamlin. Here's Kunwe. She'll take the shot and in and out. Tough start for Canada on the offensive end to begin.
Been able to find
Charles fading away, thought she got hit, but it's good defense there by Naya. The crossover there by Jamie Scott. Hamlin, she can knock this shot down, but she left it short. Scott on the offensive glass. Finally breaks the ice for Canada. She gets a bucket, and she'll go to the line for one more.
good effort from Scott. Canada, before that, Canada was 0 for 3 in 3 minutes. But it's been kind of slow for both. The USA only have 4 points.
This game lacking a little bit of energy from both sides. This gym was jumping for the third place game between Brazil and Puerto Rico. And Jamie Scott makes it a 3-point play. Miranda Am into the game for Canada. You mentioned she has to have a big game without Kayla Alexander in the lineup. She's going to be guarding Tina Charles. Foul away from the basketball, and that's Sylvia Fowles, who has been in foul trouble throughout this tournament, picking up her first on a moving screen there.
A little hip movement that she does. They are not letting her pass with that. But you're calling it all the time. She needs to be careful.
There's Bridget Carlton coming off the curl. Carlton deep three, no good there. Tina Charles pulls down the rebound. Jordan Canada. Double dribble. She wanted to give it inside. A good job there by Shea Cauley playing off, not allowing that easy entry pass. Turnovers mounting up on both sides. Scott, Ayam. Can't get that to go. Hamblin on the glass, and the Shields touched it last. It'll stay here, 14 on the clock for Canada to work with. Well, if Ruth Hamblin's going to give you that effort on the glass for Canada, it's a great sign.
It is a great sign.
Miscommunication there between Ayam and Scott. And another turnover by the Canadians.
They have 3.
Sammy Hill would check into the game for Shea Cauley. Looks like Tamidas feeling like maybe she needs a little bit of energy on the floor.
Hill equals energy every time.
Pick up, Jordan Canada full court. Collier putting it on the deck. Hamlin fronting fouls. Nice flyby there as Canada missed but picks up her own. And a nice feed to Charles inside.
Carlson didn't rotate fast enough. That was a good pass.
Tina Charles' first bucket of the night. Hamblin from the foul line. Can't get that to go. That's the shot she's going to have to take if Sylvia Fowles is going to leave her there. Either way, that pass a little too far for Collier to handle, and another turnover for Team USA.
That might can work with other teams, but Ajim is defending Collier. It's not gonna, that high-low is not going to be as easy as it used to be with the teams they played before.
And Kakakunwe coming back in to spell Ruth Hamblin. Carlton driving to the basket, tried the up and under. Rain Kakakunwe there on the cleanup. First 2 of the night for Naya. Foul's going to be called on Sammy Hill, I believe, on the trip. So last play as Carlton tried the up and under, but Rain Kakakunwe crashing glass. Rebounding so important for this Canadian team. Collier just gets it in. Charles fires it down low. And Miranda Ayam picks up her first foul trying to defend Sylvia Fowles.
That pass is getting too easy in the paint. I think Canada is too relaxed right now. Because like we've been saying, once she receives there, it's hard to stop it.
Fowles knocks down the first free throw. You take a look at the legendary Dawn Staley, a coach of this women's national team program. It's been all business here in San Juan. Every time out, her message has been keep the energy up. When there's injuries, there's opportunities for other players to step up, and the young Aaliyah Edwards getting an opportunity now to showcase her skill on the grand stage. 17 years old, stepping in here in a gold medal game for her country. Aim for 2. In and out. Look at Aaliyah Edwards on the glass and puts it up and in.
You call it.
Now she has to guard Jordan Canada, who's flying back the other way. Collier tapped away by Ayam. This is Bridget Carlton. She'll tee up the 3. Can't get that to fall. Jordan Canada will push the other way. Lee Edwards not showing any butterflies in the gold medal game.
No.
Big time player. Nice feed inside again. Between the 2 bigs. Fouls the time, finding Tina Charles for her second bucket. Carlton using Miranda Aham's screen. Aham will pull up from the foul line, knock that down. You leave her alone, she'll make you pay from that range.
Yesterday she was good at it.
She made Brazil pay from the mid-range, did Miranda Aham. Shooting 4-7. Finishing the game with 11 points off the bench for Team Canada in that win. That put them here in the finals. Another possession for Team USA on the offensive rebound. Jordan Canada pushing. Collier will tee up the three. In and out. Fouls on the offensive glass, puts it up and in. If you don't box her out, she's going to make you pay. 8 points and counting for Sylvia.
That's her third rebound, the first offensive.
Rankog Kunwe going right at Tina Charles. It's poked out of her hands. They'll stay here with 13 on the shot clock. Ruth Hamblin and Kim Gaucher will come back in for Canada. Kate Lou Samuelson, joined by Stephanie Dolson and Enrique Gumawale for Team USA, will replace the Shields, Charles, and Collier. Shay Collier will also come back into the game for Sammy Hill. You see the work that Sophia Fowles is doing on the offensive glass. She gets off to a good start in the first quarter. Really sets the tempo for her team. Collier for three. That's off, and it'll go out of bounds. We'll go the other way. With 2:57 to play here in the first quarter.
Collier was amazing yesterday against Brazil. She scored 23 points. She shot 42% from the field goal, 4 rebounds, 2 assists.
A foul there on Aaliyah Edwards as she was trying to prevent the handoff. She's going to pick up her first.
First, personal foul number 50.
They needed all of Colley's points yesterday to Team Canada. They were struggling from the field, struggling to find offense. Colley took it upon herself to really break down the defense, and a lot of that came at the foul line as well. Agumbawale for three. That's too strong. And look at Colley with the rebound, and over the back is the foul call.
It's the only way to do it against the U.S. Everybody needs to get to the rebound. Great effort there.
Foul's actually going to be called on Stephanie Dolson. It's going to be her first. Next foul puts Team USA in the penalty. It's Rick Kunwe. Edwards. Kaylu Sampson watching her. Rankog Kunwe looking to go up and under on fouls. She traveled before anything happened. Such a tough matchup inside.
It is.
For anybody.
It's pretty difficult.
Aaliyah Edwards almost forcing a turnover. But she gets it there now with the steal. And she'll push the other way. 3-on-2 for Canada. Edwards was looking to pass it off to Naya Rankog Kunwe. Probably should have shot it.
It's Canada's 5th turnover.
One thing that they couldn't do coming into this game, they're doing right now. And the last 3 games have been turnover city for the Canadians. They've been able to escape with victories.
Because they're so good and their talent is just better. But in this case, they need to take care of that.
Canada, no good there. Kim Gaucher with her first touch of the ball is a rebound, and she'll push the other way. Rankog Kunwe. The entry pass or attempt was to get inside to Ruth Hamblin. Sylvia Fowles kicked it. They'll stay here with 14 on the clock for Canada. Now will allow Brittany Sykes to come into game for Team USA. This is a lineup the Team USA likes to put on the floor when they want to get out and run. Brittany Sykes and Agumbawale love to run the floor.
In the case of Sykes, she loves to go to the offensive rebound, and because she's a guard, she can just start the fast break herself and push the ball. Kim
Gaucher stopping the fast break opportunity there for Team USA, picking up her first foul. It's the 4th team foul for the Canadians. Sylvia Fowles will leave, and Tina Charles will replace her. Gaucher will leave, and Jamie Scott comes back into the game. Edwards. Agumbawale all she wants right now. Sykes trying to drive on Cauley. Good defense there by Shea Cauley. Offensive rebound goes to Samuelson, who stops and pops. After struggling from the field for the first two games for Team USA, Kate Samuelson has found the range here for the Americans.
You see that she went 2 of 5 from the three-point line, 40%, and 4 of 8 from the field goal.
Dolson's going to pick up her second foul as she rode Ruth Hamblin out. It's the 15th foul, and they'll put Ruth Hamblin at the line.
Second personal foul number 31, segunda falta personal de la 31, Stephanie Lawson.
I'll have Dawn Staley get off the bench and bring in Elizabeth Williams. Hamblin's first free throw, no good. Hamblin misses both from the line, so Williams will have to sit and wait. Dolson's going to have to be careful not to pick up that third here while she's on the floor. Samuelson from the mid-range, in and out. Edwards with the rebound, and she'll push the other way. 39 seconds to play here in the first period. Rain Kakakunwe attacking there, gets her own. Dolson with the good defense, causing the travel on Rain Kakakunwe. That allows Williams to now check into the game for Dolson. Lee Edwards giving good minutes early on for Team Canada. She'll get a much-deserved rest. And Sammy Hill will come back into the game for these last 30 seconds here in the first period. Gumbawale open for 3, can't get that to go. And it knocked off the knee of Rain Kakakunwe. Stay here with 14 on the clock for Team USA to work with. Hamblin getting a hand to it, not allowing the easy entry pass. Gumbawale will try again here. Not much movement on that inbound play. Here's Gumbawale. Charles Williams got away with the walk. Gumbawale down the lane, kissed it off the glass, no good. Hamblin picks it up. Sammy Hill will sprint the other way with 3 seconds. Puts up a 3 at the buzzer, can't get it to go, and that's how we'll end the first period, rather. 10 minutes of basketball in the books here in the gold medal game. 14-9, Team USA in front. There are the first quarter stats. Sluggish start to the game. Both teams struggling from the field, struggling to get into their offense, struggling to find any sort of flow or energy. But it's a 5-point lead for Team USA at the moment.
Both teams look kind of tired. It's normal in this kind of tournament where you have to play so hard day after day, and the intensity. So we say FIBA basketball is very physical. Right now, the USA, it's dominating the game because they're inside game. Tina Shaw, 6 points, fouls, 8 points. On the other hand, Canada's been trying, Rain Cup's been trying to play on the post, but it's hard for her when you have Tina and fouls defending. They are all 4-6 in the three-point line. Everything's going to change for Canada when they started hitting those mid-range and long-range shots. It's going to be easier for the big girls to play in the post. The USA, it's been doing what they have done the whole tournament, just going, playing inside.
Team Canada coming into this game shooting 36% from three-point range. They've averaged 22 assists here in this tournament. They have 1 after the first quarter. There's a 5 on the floor that's going to start this second period. Carlton, Scott, Hamblin, and Sammy Hill. Ruth Hamblin getting the extended minutes with Kayla Alexander out of the game, suffering a knee injury yesterday against Brazil. The initial thought, it looked terrible, but we were told before the start of this game that she should recover quickly, and it isn't any structural damage or tears. So great news. They're holding her out of this game for precautionary reasons. Langlois also sitting out with the hamstring. It's a foul inside by Agumbawale, picking up her first. And Sammy Hill, for the first time, will knock down her first free throw, getting on the score sheet.
Hill struggled yesterday against Brazil a little bit, but throughout the tournament, she's been amazing.
Her first 2 free throws there. Tough pass by Sykes, stolen by Bridget Carlton. Hill finds Hamblin. It's Jamie Scott. Scott driving hard. Scott right to the rim, but left it short. Everything but the finish that time for Jamie Scott. Samuelson back the other way. Her 3 no good. And it falls in the hands of AM. Carlton now to the 10. Gets the up fake. Count it, and the foul. Bridget Carlton will go to the line for one more.
When nothing happens half court, you got to start pushing the ball. That was a great pass. Good finish by Carlton. She's strong. Big fast break.
Amy Sykes will leave the game. Jordan Canada is back in for Team USA. Carlton will total line now with an opportunity to tie the game. Can't get the roll. As Tina Charles vacuums in that miss. Agumbawale driving. Williams inside. The floater's not there. Her and Hamblin battle. Hamblin coming away with the rebound. And Sammy Hill now putting the Jets on. Scott, AM, Carlton, probing. Jamie Scott will take the 3. Indeed! Canada with the lead.
Fast in the pace, they moving the ball faster. We have to talk about the great job that Hamblin is doing in the defensive end.
Agumbawale flailed as she was fouled on the jump shot. But Jamie Scott with the step back triple and in her face.
Big time move.
Agumbawale, such a tough cover. One of the best one-on-one players we've seen here in San Juan. She'll go to the line for 2 free throws. Rattles home the first. Enrique's averaging 10.4 points, 4 rebounds, and 22 minutes off the bench for Dawn Staley's bunch. She ties the game back at 16. Hamblin wanting to hand off to Carlton. Finally gets her the ball. AM sets the screen now. Carlton probing. Carlton with the bigger Tina Charles on it. 7 to shoot for Bridget Carlton. Head of steam now down the lane. Spinning inside, falling away. Can't get it to go. And Scott and Agumbawale battling for the rebound. Jump ball is called. Possession arrow is going Team USA's way. How about Jamie Scott? Getting her nose into the trees inside, trying to pull down that offensive rebound. Agumbawale watched by Scott now. Trying to find Tina Charles on the block. Canada with 5 to shoot now. Charles inside, good defense there by Bridget Carlton. Canada just gets it off in time, never hit the rim. Jamie Scott will push the other way. Hamblin had that ball poked away. Nice defense there by Agumbawale, and she'll kiss it off the glass. Lisa Tomaitis calls timeout. Score 18-16 after a Gombowale layup. 7:21 to play here in the second quarter. Now that we have a second to talk about it, we just had the draw for the November window. Who are the 4 teams headed to Canada?
Cuba, Canada, Puerto Rico, and Dominican Republic.
Come on in for Jay.
It's going to be in Edmonton. And then in Argentina, Bahía Blanca. Argentina, Brazil, USA, and Colombia.
They're not really bringing any help on any drives, right? They're challenging us to have to score.
I like transition. Don't worry about weak transition. Early drag, swing it, drag. We need to play east and west down there a little bit.
The only way we get to that is by playing defense against us.
Yes.
They're scoring, right? That's the only way we get to that is by getting stuff. All right, we got to pick it up on this.
Here's some of the highlights from early on in the game where Sylvia Fowles went to work. We'll say it again for the people that really couldn't hear when we were trying to listen into huddles, but the draws are made now for the November window. 8 teams qualified from this tournament. There's going to be 2 groups of 4. Where are the 4 teams going?
To Edmonton, Canada, Cuba, Canada, Puerto Rico, and Dominican Republic. And to Argentina, Bahía Blanca, Colombia, Argentina, Brazil, and USA.
Those are 4 groups.
Very balanced.
Very balanced groups.
Yes.
And opportunities for everybody, as the Olympic qualifiers will happen in November. Both Canada and Argentina. Back to live play now. After that Canadian timeout, let's see what they run for Lisa Tomitis. Here's Hill. AM. Open for 3. Indeed. 5 points for AM. That's her first 3. Charles, flat-footed jump shot, knocks it down in front of Ames' face. Restores the 1-point lead for Team USA. Hill and AM work. Screen and roll again. Carlton spins off Katie Lou Samuelson, but Carlton inadvertently hit her in the face, and that's going to be an offensive foul on Bridget Carlton. Nice bucket there by Charles. AM stepping into that 3, forcing fouls to come out and guard.
And that's a way to get fouls out of the paint. If a team start making those mid-range and long shots.
Gombowale wanted a foul called. She didn't get the whistle. Instead, the whistle blows, and it's Canada basketball as the ball rolled out of bounds. Tense moments here in the gold medal game, San Juan, Puerto Rico. Canada trying to defend their AmeriCup title. They've won the last 2. Hill for 2. Got the long bounce. Rancock Akunwe mistimed her jump. Fouls pulls down another rebound. Fouls away from the basket. That's what Canada wants to touch the ball. A lot of bumping going on now away from the basketball. Fouls inside, and Sammy Hill slapped it away. Good job coming away weak side. Not allowing fouls to catch it easy. 10 on the shot clock. The ball will stay here as Randall Shields checks back into the game. There's fouls. Lost the handle, but Shields was there. Tina Charles for 2. It's too strong, and Shea Cawley with the rebound. Cawley finds AM. AM for 3 again. No good there. Doing a good job, though, of trying to take those shots, forcing fouls to come out.
She's open, she needs to take them.
Samuelson got hit, but no call. She missed that 3. AM spinning inside as the smaller Canada was with her. It's a jump ball. This time, possession areas in favor of Canada. They'll stay here with 16 on the clock.
Jean was very smart by asking for the ball there. She didn't know the Shields was coming from the opposite side. That was, good defensive move by the Shield. But she's doing what she have to do in games like this. Veterans, players that have been a lot, for a long time in this tournament. They need to take over. They need to lead.
Lee Edwards back into the game, replacing Sammy Hill. Her first quarter, she gave Canada good minutes. Shea Cauley will tee up the 3. That one is off. Goes out of bounds and will go the other way. You see the shooting percentages from both sides. No one really lighting it up from the field at the moment. Collier. Good hands by Rancog Akunwe. But it lands in Fowles' hands, and then Rancog Akunwe was late getting back on Collier, and Collier puts it up and in. And she'll go to the line for one more. Sylvia Fowles, probably one of the best passers from the post that we've seen here at the AmeriCup. Picking up another assist in the game as Collier knocks it down.
Right now they have Collier, Fowles, Tina, and the Shields together. It's a very tall team, difficult team, athletic team.
It's the starting lineup the Team USA has come with throughout the tournament. Edwards trying to get past on the Shields. Rancog Akunwe now in the post. Dream shape. Nice move. Ayo Rancog Akunwe hanging in the air and floating it home.
Yeah, 4.
Collier comes off of the screen aggressively. Shields back to Collier. Shields watched by the young Edwards. Canada driving baseline. Oh, Jordan Canada flipped it up, got her own. Everybody was watching that gorgeous move by Canada. She's going to come away with the finish, but got her own miss. With Hamlin getting set to check back in at the next whistle. Collier, that was partially blocked by Carlton. And Tina Charles cleaning up the mess there for another 2. Museum shows the up fake on Fowles. Good job there by Fowles to stay down and then prevent the drive. Carlton penetrating. Edwards is open for 3. Banks it in. Aaliyah Edwards from downtown. She now has 5.
It's great to see her doing that.
Pass inside. Fowles is triple teamed. She traveled before the shot. There's Leah Edwards. Perfect angle to see that bank shot. Rancog Akunwe.
Pretty move.
Showing her athleticism here. Canada down 1 with an opportunity to take the lead. With 3:03 to play here in the first half. Hamblin asking for it. Now she comes and sets for Carlton. Carlton got bumped by Fowles, and that's going to be Fowles' second.
Second personal foul number 13.
13 foul for Team USA. Olivia Nelson Adota will come into the game for Team USA. That's the confidence that Dawn Staley is showing in the youngster. Still in college. Has a bright future ahead of her. Carlton's pass too low for Hamlin to catch. Turnover and leads to Canada driving the other way. Flying down the lane. A blocking foul is going to be called, and Jordan Canada will go to the line for 2.
Just trying to get her rhythm on. She's 0 of 5 in this game. It's these 2 free throws to get her going.
Foul is actually on Carlton on the reach-in. It's her second personal. As Canada knocks down the first free throw, and that's her first point of the night. Jordan Canada decides to be a score-first player. This Team USA team is so tough to beat. The free throws down, and it's back to a 3-point lead. Mayhem will pull for 2. Can't get it to go. Hamlin battling for the rebound. Edwards diving for it. It's going the other way.
Good pass.
4 on 5 opportunity for Team USA, and they make Canada pay there as Leah Edwards tried to get back into play and slipped on a wet spot. She couldn't hustle back in time. And it's a 5-point lead for Team USA just like that with 2:26 to play. Timeout on the floor for Canada.
And Nio for Murray. Push hard here, guys. We gotta keep getting back in transition. And we're gonna go triple reverse. Okay? So we're gonna pass it in. It's gonna let's run it.
Right? Remember we had this action right here. Yeah, if we hit the corner, back screen, ball screen, or you can hit or come out. If you get stuck in that situation, just do that.
Nafisa Collier has gotten going here in the last couple of minutes. Tina Charles has been going since the start of the game. She's a team high 10 points and counting. All of them coming on the inside. Just 6 rebounds to go along with it as well.
Effective. All of her points have been either inside or that mid-range shot that she handles very well. She's shooting 71% from the field goal.
The boos you're hearing, or the woos you're hearing in the background, is JJ, the mascot here, getting the crowd into it.
He's a star here. People love him.
Sammy Hill. Hill attacking, falling away, got hit by Canada, no foul called. And Collier pulls down the rebound and she'll push. The Shields. Nelson Adota. Nice up fake block by Ruth Hamblin. And then slapped away by Ruth Hamblin. Nelson Adota having trouble keeping possession of the ball, and Sammy Hill finally stripping it away from her. Here's Scott now. Hamblin begging for it, finally gets it. Cross-court pass in the corner. Tough catch there by Scott. 7 to shoot. Jordan Canada with the sticky fingers stealing it away. 2-on-1. Canada to the Shields and the foul.
Lisa just spoke about that in the timeout. I need to get back. They're running their fast break. It's been effective. It's a beautiful fast break. They have 6 points in fast breaks.
Team USA turn you over and run the other way. They are so tough to beat. Right now, starting to flex their muscle here late in the second quarter. It's been a while since Canada has had a quality offensive possession. Let's see what they do here. A minute 18 to play. Hill. Lost control of the ball there, and Collier will push the other way. Charles wants it on the block. Nelson Adota. Charles is begging for it. There's the Shields. Scott in front of her. The Shields driving in. Tough shot, no good. Ruth Hamblin vacuums that in. Hill. Tried to find Rancock Okunwe. It was slapped away. Scott will try a 3. Left it short. Collier with another rebound. Tina Charles finally gets it on the block. She was begging for it the last couple possessions down there. One-footed jump shot, no good. Collier on the offensive glass. Canada, the Shields with a 3. That's no good. And another offensive rebound for Team USA. The Canadians are exhausted. 10 to play here in the first half. Canada won't get a shot off the top. Oh, they call a foul. Sammy Hill is going to get called for the trip. That will send Jordan Canada to the line for 2 shots with 3 seconds to play here in the first half.
The USA have 30 rebounds already in this first part of the game. 10 of those are offensive rebounds. As you said, I think Canada is tired. They do look tired. You know, and it's a hard adjustment when you have a player like Kayla Alexander in the last game. It's not like you lost her in the second game and you have time to adjust throughout the tournament. No, it's in the last game for the gold medal. Everything changes because Canada's offense goes through her mostly. So it's hard to adjust.
She's been averaging a double-double here in San Juan, but not only the offense she brings, defensively she's been terrific as well. Shea Cauley slipped on a wet spot before getting the ball up, and that's how we'll end the first half. 10-point lead for Team USA here in the gold medal game. 34-24 your score. It's the FIBA Women's AmeriCup from San Juan, Puerto Rico.
Y ahora con ustedes, los tremendos del municipio de San Juan, junto a JJ.
There are the stats after 20 minutes of play. Canada struggling from the field at the moment. Also committed 11 turnovers in that first half. Only 3 assists. The ball movement just hasn't been there for the Canadians as we've seen them play throughout this entire tournament.
I have to say they have 11 turnovers, and the USA have made 13 points from those turnovers. The USA have 10 turnovers, but Canada have not been able to score from them. I really think that today Scott is the most from the three-point line. In this Canadian team, it's not usual to see them miss so much. They have 3 of 13, and I think today they need that 3-point to be constant. They need to make those. Sammy Hill, 2 points. She needs to be more aggressive and offensive. I know Canada is guarding her, and that's really hard. You know, to say I can say like you need to score, but it's really hard. I know she's trying. On the other hand, USA is doing amazing on the board today. Once again, they have 30 rebounds, 10 offensive rebounds. They haven't scored from the three-point line, but they have not needed. Yeah, they are 0 for 6 in the three-point line. And Tina Charles, she's dominating everything right now. It's Charles' show. 10 points, 6 rebounds, shooting 62% from the field.
We'll leave you with the first half highlights and be back with the second half. Right now, Canada down by 10. Team USA flexing their muscle. They're 20 minutes away from hoisting FIBA Women's AmeriCup. points here, folks. It's a semifinal. 10-2. Neal. Rejected by diving the shields. 6 seconds. Columbia get a shot off. Caicedo at the buzzer. Oh! Caicedo to end the third quarter in grand fashion, knocking down the triple. Reynoso sets the screen. Asperua switches on. Morton, tough shot. Got it to go. 2.5 seconds to play. No timeout for Argentina. And that's how we'll end the game. The Dominican Republic defeat Argentina for the first time here at the FIBA AmeriCup.
defensive side of the ball, okay, guys? Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up.
Come on, first four. Here we go. Finish on three. 1, 2, 3. Finish. First four. Everyone, rebound as a defensive end. We need everyone on the blocks. Hey, let's go. Come on, let's go.
They hear the final messages from both head coaches, Lisa Tomaitis from Canada, Don Staley from Team USA. It is a 10-point game at the half, 34-24. Americans leading after 20 minutes. FIBA Women's AmeriCup here, San Juan, Puerto Rico. Gold medal game. These two teams will walk away with the medal. Canada looking to make it 3 straight at the AmeriCup. Team USA looking to regain their dominance at the continental level after not appearing in the AmeriCup in a handful of years. Team USA basketball to start the second half here. The Shields, Canada, Charles fouls, and Collier on the floor for Team USA. The same starting lineup they've played with all tournament long. Scott Hamblin, Carlton, Rancock Kunwe, and Shea Colley on the floor for the Canadians. Foul early on for Bridget Carlton as she was holding Ephesa Collier inside. It's going to be Carlton's 3rd personal foul. Carlin Gay alongside Natalia Melendez. Thanks for joining us wherever you are, however you're doing so. We saw Brazil win the bronze medal here at the AmeriCup. Before this game, they played as well as they possibly could, blowing out host Puerto Rico, claiming the bronze medal. Fouls. Getting her first 2 here in the second half. Rancock Kunwe was left alone for a second. Fires the jump shot, no good. And Canada will push the other way. Charles clearing the lane. And the Shields on the drive. Charles with the offensive rebound, puts it up and in. Lisa Tomaitis said you have to box out. And right now, Team Canada getting pounded on the glass. Shea Cauley to the basket and the foul. Cauley came alive in the second half for Team Canada yesterday in the semifinals against Brazil. It's a good sign for Canada here. You see a good high-low action there by Team USA. It's the third foul for fouls. Canada missed, or rather, Cauley missed a free throw. Fouls again. Inside, blocked by Ruth Hamblin. Boy, Ruth Hamblin has played terrific in the absence of Kayla Alexander on both ends of the floor. Here she is on the rock. Carlton, step back, left it short, and that's going to go out of bounds. Leah Edwards will come into the game. Bridget Carlton, as you see that last block there by Ruth Hamblin. Stephanie Dolson comes back into the game for Team USA. Edwards watching Collier. The Shields. Jab fake. The drive. Now Collier finds the Shields back in the corner. Canada with 2 to shoot. Over Cauley. Can't get it to go. Dolson on the offensive rebound, and she puts it back up and in.
Always coming off the bench. She makes her presence feel.
14-point lead now for Team USA. Hamblin inside, can't get the layup. Rancock Akuna was crashing the glass, but a good job there by Team USA grabbing that one. Dolson laying a heavy screen on Aaliyah Edwards, and that leads to a 3 for Diamond DeShields.
She's perfect. No, from the three-point line, she's 1 of 2.
Here's Collier. She'll tee up with 3 to try and answer. It's the back iron. Scott skying for that rebound. She'll put it up over the Shields. Off the glass and in. Jamie Scott. Will bank it home. She has 8 now. Nice cut there by the Shields. Aaliyah Edwards hits the deck again. Both her and the Shields slow to get up. Back the other way. Scott will pull for 2. Got it. And will blow here as Diamond DeShields is holding her right hand after colliding with Aaliyah Edwards. Both of them hit the ground hard. Aaliyah Edwards came away the better there. And Scott able to knock it down.
10.
Oof.
Yes.
It's been a physical game. Shields will sit on the bench for a little while, and we'll keep you updated on her status. Gumbawale for 3. No good, and Cauley vacuums that in. Quinn Donstadter into the game for the first time for Canada. Cauley for 3. No good. Edwards on the offensive glass. His last touch by Team USA. We'll keep it here with 18 on the clock for Canada.
Edwards is going to her senior year now in high school.
Still in high school. Scott's 3, no good. She got her own. And right down the lane she comes, but missed the layup. Canada will push the other way. Gumbawale. Gumbawale now right to the rim. Count it and the foul. So tough on the bounce. And Quinn Donstadter caught in no man's land.
Nice.
Hacks a Gumbawale. Will go to the line to try and earn a 3-point play. The first foul for Quinn. Staley must like the energy that she's seen her team come out with here in this quarter. They're playing a lot quicker, a lot more decisive than they had been in the first half. Here's Leah Edwards. Donstadter finds Cauley. Colley will put it on the deck. Colley right to the basket. Tough move, can't get the layup. And Stephanie Dawson threw it away. She came up with a tough rebound between two Canadians and then threw it away. That's another turnover for Team USA.
They have 12.
Canada hasn't been really able to make the Americans pay with the turnovers, however. Colley, Ayum for three. In and out. A good block out there by Colley. Canada wide open, Tina Charles. Oh, what a rejection by Miranda Ayum. Scott with the good crossover, and the pull left it short. And Agumbawale will drive back the other way. Inside, Charles now working on Ayum. Collier with the up fake, lost control of the ball. Jamie Scott comes away with it. Scott to Ayum. Scott now probing, looking for help. And Shea Colley will now use a Dawnstotter screen. Colley hesitating, fires, no good. Dawnstotter tapped at it. Miranda Ayum with the rebound. Fresh 14 for the Canadians. Richard Carlton, or rather, Kim Gauthier will check in to the game at the next whistle for the Canadians. Here's Colley. Got bumped by Canada, threw it up at the rim, no good. And that ball slapped out of bounds by Team USA. It touched the rim, so we'll reset the shot clock back to 14. Look at that block by Miranda Ayum.
And Canada is working so hard in offense. The ball is just not going in. They keep trying and trying.
Lisa Tomaitis feeling that her team is exhausted, calling timeout. Down 16 with 4:29 to play here in the third quarter. The gold medal game at the Women's AmeriCup. Say what you were saying right there. They're missing, but they're getting good shots.
Yes, they're getting open shots.
Right now, rebounding total in favor of Team USA. Just that last triple there by the Shields.
40-31.
Steph Dolson on the floor now for Team USA, trying to anchor that middle of that paint. See what Canada comes out of the timeout with. Shea Colley will trigger the inbound and throws it away. Lee Edwards wasn't looking for the pass.
That's exactly what you don't want to happen after a timeout.
16-point lead for Team USA with 4:25 to play here in the third quarter. Gumawale watched by Gauthier. Jordan Canada. In the corner, it's Colley. Ayum with the switch on Colley. Dolson, 3 to shoot now. And she'll have to toss it up. Fires it and knocks it down. 4 points now for Dolson. That ball last touched by Lee Edwards. Good pressure defense there by Nafisa Colley.
13 turnovers for Canada.
Dolson tossing it up as the shot clock was about to expire.
She wasn't even looking at the basket.
Things are going your way. Things are going your way.
Yeah, exactly.
Here she is now. Send the screen for Gumbawale. Gumbawale turns the corner. Collier. Edwards did a good job of getting back in front of her. Dolson will try again. That time she was looking at the basket and splashed it home.
She's perfect. She's shooting 100% from the field.
starting to feel it now. Back-to-back buckets leads to a 20-point lead for Team USA. Ayam on the hard drive, and she's fouled. Stephanie Dolson can't believe it, and it's on Dolson. It's her third. But before that, she was able to knock down that rhythm jump shot. Lisa Tomaitis has her team down by 20 right now, missing a player that was absolutely killing it here in San Juan, Puerto Rico, and Kayla Alexander. And her starting point guard, and Langlois as well.
The games that Langlois played, she had Lisa control her minutes. She didn't play that much either.
She tweaked the injury, and that's why she's sitting out now. Getting in a 2-3 zone for the first time tonight. Dolson fires it inside to Charles, and that's going to be a jump ball. Oh no, they're going to call travel instead. The referees are saying it is a travel, so another turnover for Team USA. You be the judge at home. See if Canada could take advantage of that call. Roche tried to find Rankok Akunwe inside. The defense there by Tina Charles. Another turnover for the Canadians, missing opportunities. Dolson. Canada in the corner. Find Charles inside. It's fired in the paint. And Stephanie Dolson will go to the line.
Dolson is a basketball player with capital letters. She does everything well.
It's a gorgeous cut.
She identified that there was space there. She attacked.
Samuelson into the game now that Canada's playing a little bit of zone. Spread the floor for Dawn Staley's squad as Dolson misses her first free throw. Dolson's averaging 8.6 points per game, 4.5 rebounds, and just 17 minutes of play for Dawn Staley off the bench.
Some players just have that talent that they can come off the bench and produce. That's not for everybody.
Yeah, she's certainly done that here. Ayam did a good job of using the up fake, and Sky's in for the layup. 9 from Miranda Ayam. Sammy Hill trying to hound Jordan Canada. Agumbawale, Dolson. Canada back to woman-to-woman defense. Canada splitting the defense. Did a good job to keep control of the ball. Flipped it up at the rim. Can't get it to fall. Collier with the rebound. And a fresh 14 for Team USA. Agumbawale. Samuelson skip pass. Collier. Agumbawale falling away in and out. Collier with another offensive rebound. Game getting away from Canada now.
15 offensive rebounds for the USA.
See a second chance points in all Team USA in that category. Here's Sammy Hill turning the corner. Takes the bump from Dolson, no call. And Canada will push the other way. Jordan Canada right to the basket. Tough layup. Got it to fall. Boy, she's fun to watch, isn't she?
How many top 5 I won today? That's number 2. That's number 3. We still have 2.
Scott on the floater. Responds with another difficult shot. Under a minute to play here in the third period. Dolson wants it down low. Power dribble. Her shot off there, and Carleton will push the other way. No one's stopping the basketball, so Carleton will go right to the tin. Can't get it to go. And Stephanie Dolson with the rebound, and Jordan Canada checks the clock and will run some offense to get a good look. Jay Cawley screaming out the play from the bench, trying to help Sammy Hill. Canada turning the corner, count the bucket, and the foul. What a move by Jordan Canada in the finish. A little flex at the end. Big time basketball from Jordan Canada in the last couple of minutes. AM picks up her second foul. Canada misses the opportunity for the three-point play. His last touch by Lisa Collier with 16.5 to play in the period. Jordan Canada comes out of the game and she gets high fives all around from her bench. Sessions comes in the game for the first time for Team USA, 41 rather, in red. Sammy Hill trying to probe on Sessions, spinning in the lane. Tough move by Sammy Hill. Sessions would have been good if it went. And that's how we'll end the third quarter. Canada ending on a positive note on the Sammy Hill basket, but it was all Team USA in that third. They lead 57-38, 10 minutes away from goal for the Americans. Here's some of the highlights from that third period, which Team USA won 23-14. Good job out of them. Stephanie Dolson got going with a couple of jump shots. Canada tried to respond. That beautiful move by Miranda Ham, but just not enough offense for Team Canada. You got to credit Team USA's defense, really stifling the Canadians.
Exactly, they are playing very good defense, solid defense, but Canada have had open shots, and they have not been forced shots. Usually, you know, throughout the tournament, they made those. Just today is not a good offensive day for them. They are only shooting 27% from the field goal, 3 of 17 from the three-point line, and 14 turnovers. And the U.S. have made 15 points from those.
Fourth quarter.
Fourth quarter, here we go. Team Canada and Team USA in a battle for the gold medal here in San Juan, Puerto Rico. And Sessions came away with the poke away, and then Jamie Scott held her. So the foul is on Scott. We'll go the other way. Not the way that Canada wanted to start this quarter. Second foul for Jamie Scott. Gumbawale, Samuelson, Collier. 10 to shoot now for Collier. Tries to find Sessions. Gumbawale ends up with it. This is her specialty, dancing with it. Left the shot short. And Bridget Carlton will dribble the other way. Carlton's pass somehow finds its way to Gumbawale, or to rather Rancock Kunwe, but she turns it over. Dolson for three. Gets the roll. 10 for Stephanie Dolson. You see the 5 on the floor for the Americans. Sammy Hill, the jab step. She's fouled. It's the first team foul here in the quarter. That's a Gumbawale's second. Tried to go with the wraparound. You see Steph Dolson, you know she's feeling it when she's going to pull up from three like that.
Yeah.
Canada with 14 on the shot clock. They can't get it in. They just do. Hamblin. Backdoor cut there by Scott. The layup, no good. It's vacuumed in by Collier. Here's Sessions. Cross-court pass to Gumbawale did a good job to catch that. Dolson was left alone for a second. Good close there by Ruth Hamblin. Samuelson. Dolson will try from the corner. Finally able to miss. And Bridget Carlton pulls it down, and she'll fly the other way. Carlton hesitating, now banging into two American defenders. Last touch by the U.S. The Canada ball with 17 on the shot clock. Well, Team USA has done a great job defensively in this game. Here's Carlton. Inside to Hamblin. Hamblin turns, fires, left it short. Jamie Scott with a great rebound, but she stepped out of bounds. Trying to rip it out of the hands of Dolson. Good effort there by Jamie.
Play by play. She's there.
Miranda Aim will check in at the next whistle. Sessions. Ogunbowale. Dolson. Flies across court. Sessions tees up a three. Left it short. 2 on the clock. Collier won't get a look. And that time, good defense by Canada now.
South Canada enters number 9, Canada,
Miranda Aim checking in. There's her first touch since re-entering the game. Scott. Aim watched by Collier. Shea Collier. That ball last touch by Canada. Another turnover, and that's been the difference in this game. Canadians continue to turn the ball over. That's turnover number 17 here. Last 3 games, that's been the issue for them. They were able to escape with victories against the Dominican Republic and Brazil. Today, they're paying the price. Team USA has made them pay with those turnovers. Elizabeth Williams checks back into the game for Team USA. There she is. Placing Collier. Shea Collier and Ayum, Carlton, Ruth Hamblin, and Leah Edwards on the floor for the Canadians. Samuelson's three is no good. Sessions with the rebound. The floater is not there. Leah Edwards pulls out the rebound. Hamblin at the top of the key, hands off to Carlton. Carlton probing. Miranda Aim puts it on the deck. Now we'll pull it back out. And we'll go to work. Elizabeth Williams. Aim driving in. Nice move by Aim, but can't get the finish. In that type of game for the Canadians. Olsen sets for Sessions. Sessions probing. Samuelson. Gumbawale. Nice cut off there by Carlton. Gumbawale now with the floater. Got it. But it rolled out of the rim. And it will push the other way. Yeah, Edwards was trying to post up on Gumbawale.
Nice.
Collie to the rim. Back to a 20-point game with 5:55 remaining here in the 4th quarter. One thing Canada won't do is give up here. They'll play all the way to that final whistle. Here's Sessions. She was trapped in the corner. Got it to Katie Lou. Katie Lou with the hard drive. Ruth Hamblin says no. Without Kayla Alexander, Ruth Hamblin stepped in and stepped up big time for Team Canada.
Yeah, she's not as offensive as Alexander is, but every time she takes the ball in the post, she'll work for it, for a basket, and defensively, she's been there.
Second block of the night. Ogunbowale with 3 on the shot clock, fires it. It's the back iron. Hamblin with the rebound. Colley with the hesitation. Sessions fell at her feet and she stops and pops. Knocks down the jump shot. And is going to sit now in a zone. Dolson has it ripped out of her hands by Lee Edwards. Edwards in for two. 6-0 run for the Canadians.
Edwards have won the opportunity to be in the court every minute she's been, playing.
She's definitely shown the effort. And Coach Lisa Tomitis hasn't used an excuse not to play her. Age hasn't been that excuse. Dolson with that rebound, threw it away. A little bit of momentum now for the Canadians as Nia Rankaka-Kunwe comes back in, and Dawn Staley feeling that, so she brings back Jordan Canada and Sylvia Fowles to try and close this out.
You know where I want to see her? I want to see her playing in that U19 tournament. Oh, boy.
At this point, it would be...
And she still have 2 more years there.
Yeah, a little bit unfair. She's at the U19 tournament after her performance here in Puerto Rico. Crossover there by Hill. Hill pulls. Can't get it to go. Edwards battling on the board, but can't get it as Sylvia Fowles vacuums it in. Canada. Samuelson will tee up the three. Left it short. AM picks it up. She'll dribble the other way with Colley. Edwards for three. Too strong. Battle on the glass, and Canada's been one and done pretty much for the entire game. Canada, nice hesitation. Bucket and the foul. Jordan Canada. Give her 10. There's a chance at the line for one more. Lee Sykes coming in for Agumbawale. She was a pretty good point guard herself back in the day.
Do you think so?
She was all right.
You have a few rings, a few Olympics medals,
Yeah, a couple, some jewelry there.
a few records.
Canada knocks down the free throw. Give her 11. Rankaka-Kunwe. Nice penetration there. And Williams thought she came up with a clean block. Referee says no, a lot of body there, and that will send Rankaka-Kunwe to the line.
Most of these players that will be leaving tomorrow, get on a plane. Some of them are going to go home, but most of them are going to go to their professional team if they're playing in Europe.
Yeah, that gets underway this week for most of them.
Yes, and they will be back playing in 4 days, 5 days,
Yeah,
practicing.
a lot of them miss training camp, but this is a good way to get in shape.
Yes, it is. What a better way to stay already in shape.
Williams, nice feed inside. Fouls, just too tough when she catches it that deep. A quick sub with Fouls and Canada back on the floor, and Team USA restoring their dominance here in this game, especially inside. Sammy Hill, fall away, can't get it to go. Canada will push the other way for the Americans. Skipping her way in, now hesitating. Can't get that shot to fall, got her own miss. Never touched the rim, so the shot clock didn't reset. Fouls with AM. Nice job there by Lee Edwards, poking that ball away. She'll go in for two, missed it. Colley pulls it down. AM on the hard drive. Hill had it squirt through her hands. They say last touch there by Sykes. And it's going to stay here with 9 on the clock for Team Canada. Olivia Nelson-Adota will come in for Team USA. And that will be it for Sylvia Fowles with 2:43 remaining in the game. Jamie Scott comes back in the game for the Canadians. And she gets the handoff from AM, and AM's going to get called for the offensive foul. Well, that's been a consistent call throughout here in San Juan. If you move a second or an inch, you're going to pick up the foul there. And you saw it right there, AM stepping into that screen. Got to be established. 2:30 remaining in the game. Gold medal match between Team Canada and Team USA. Americans rolling right now. Trying to secure another medal for the championship chess back in Colorado, headquarters of Team USA. Jamie Scott will tee up a three. That's in and out. Sykes will push the other way. Canada has been terrific in this game. Trying to dance on Sammy Hill now. That's great defense by Sammy Hill. And Sykes tees up a three, no good. And that's vacuumed in by Scott. And one thing Sammy Hill has done is defend multiple point guards, different styles, bigger than her, smaller than her, didn't matter. She's defended them well.
He's really good at it.
Scott rejected there by Katie Lou Samuelson as the shot clock was expiring in the background.
Scott is exhausted.
The whole team is exhausted, having to go to the short rotation. In the last game, Aaliyah Edwards, she's not exhausted, she's full of youth, lays it in. Sessions will check into the game, and so will Bridget Carlton. Lee Edwards checking out with 1 minute and 11 seconds to play. This is her last memory here from San Juan, Puerto Rico, is this layup. They asked her to step up, she did. Played as hard as she could. It's a good test for a 17-year-old playing against pros at the highest level in Team USA. Nelson Adota put it on the ground. It's almost stripped out of her hands. Sessions. And Scott fell hard, and she's slow to get up on the other end. She's tough. She's coming back into the play. Rain Kakakunwe. The hook shot. Can't get that to fall. And Nelson Adota pulls it down with 40 seconds remaining. So you have to give Canada credit for the effort here in the game. Just not able to make shots. Turned the ball over a ton. And their reign at the top of the AmeriCup mountain will come to an end as Team USA.
USA have 67 points. That's the least amount of points they made in the game. Canada's offense just never really, got into the right track.
Sammy Hill left that three short. AM, shot clock turned off. Final seconds here. Scott will look to go one-on-one on Sessions. Scott for three. No good there. And Team USA will inbound the ball and begin to celebrate here in San Juan, Puerto Rico. 67-46. Team USA has won the FIBA Women's AmeriCup 2019. Well, it's a balanced offensive performance from Team USA. They had 4 players, double figures. They shot the ball well when they needed to. It's gutsy. This is the toughest team that they played in Team Canada. There's a short-handed team in Team Canada missing 2 of their starters. But Team USA victorious. A win is a win is a win. And they're the gold medalists here at the Women's AmeriCup in San Juan, Puerto Rico.
I think we gotta give credit to the USA team, from the beginning of the tournament. They were the most dominant team from minute 1 till minute 40. It's a very complete, balanced team, a very disciplined team. Their offense is just amazing. Their inside game, to me, is the best of the tournament right now. They have very good guards and they are well coached. On the other hand, Canada, it's pretty sad, you know, that they had to come to this last game without two of their main players. But you know, you just gotta. I don't want to take credit away from the USA. Canada team, they play really hard. When you go to the rebounds, when you see the stats, there are some difference. Yeah, 44 to 57, that's a lot of rebounds from the USA, but that's also a lot of rebounds from the Canada. And when you see the offensive rebounds, the USA have 20, but Canada have 16. The difference was the percentage. The USA made the shots they took, and Canada missed way too many shots. So if you see the effort, the rebounds, the offensive rebounds, the amount of turnovers, they both have the same amount of turnovers. Let me see, they have 18 and 17, but the USA was able to make Canada pay for those, and Canada didn't score for the turnovers that USA made. So I think Canada, you know, they tried really hard, and you can see in the stats, it wasn't just their night.
We also have to credit Team USA's defense as they were able to come out strong defensively and force Canada into a lot of tough shots. We'll see here the game leaders, Jamie Scott, 12 points, 7 rebounds for her. Coming from the guard position, we knew without Gail Alexander that Scott and the guards would have to rebound a lot against Team USA. They tried their best here. Bridget Carlton only with 2 points. And Nayo Reikakukunwe was held down with just 4 points. Those are bad times to have a game like that.
You always have a game like this in tournaments like this, and it happens to Canada, you know, in the last game. But if you see Bridget Carlton, 5 rebounds, she scored only 2 points, but she took 9 shots. She was there, she was trying. The ball just didn't go in, and you have to give credit to that USA team. Also, Collier was defending her. It's not easy. It's a tall player. It's a strong player. It's a professional player. You know, there are all type of matchups during the tournament, and this was the hardest one for them. And, you know, they just couldn't make easy shots that they usually do, and the USA just have a round the game. It was, you know, they didn't even play that much. Charles was kidding at the beginning of the game with 12. She finished with 12 and 11, but she only played 25 minutes. And in the case of fouls only played 16 minutes, and she had 12 and 6. So this right here tells you how deep this USA team is.
Fouls, and Team USA will be doing a tour of the United States at different colleges throughout, beginning in November all the way through to March, I believe. And Sylvia Fowles, Diana Taurasi, you name it, all the who's who that represent this wonderful team, the #1 team in the world, will be doing a tour of the United States. It'll give people an opportunity to see how great this team is up close and personal before they get ready to try and get the gold medal at the Tokyo Games. Before that, in November, we have the Olympic qualification process from the 14th to the 17th. We know where the 2 hosts will be. It's going to be in Edmonton and in
Bahia Blanca.
Bahia Blanca in Argentina.
A new complex, beautiful complex built by Pepe Sanchez. And Bahia Blanca it's the crib for Manu Ginobili, for Pepe Sanchez, for big players from Argentina. They decided to do this complex to help the community and to help the basketball in Argentina. You're going to be able to be there, and the girls are going to be able to play there.
Bahia Blanca will see Argentina, Team USA, Colombia, and Brazil. That's going to be Group B. And then in Group A in Edmonton, Canada, we'll see the Dominican Republic, of course, the host Canadians, Cuba, and Puerto Rico finished 4th here at FIBA AmeriCup. They'll have their opportunity to now qualify for the Olympic qualifier in February out of the Americas division. Team USA has already qualified by winning the gold medal last. Japan is the only other team being the host.
Can you repeat what you were saying about the USA team doing the tour?
They'll be doing a tour through different colleges in the United States, taking their team, just getting ready for the Olympics.
That's amazing.
It really will be for the folks that have the opportunity to buy a ticket and get out and see this team, because they are good and they are fun to watch, and they play basketball the right way under Dawn Staley. We're getting set for the medal ceremony as we take a look at some of the highlights from this gold medal game. Team USA will stand in the middle of the podium and raise the FIBA AmeriCup trophy. There you see them celebrating. Brazil picked up 3rd place and the bronze medal. And Team Canada disappointed with silver, but that team right there on screen was tough to beat. Gold medal game. Smiles all around for the gold medal as they get set to go through and defend their gold medal in Tokyo. We had our votes for the All-Star 5 before we find out officially who won those All-Star 5 and those beautiful watches that they'll receive. Who impressed you from this entire tournament?
I gotta go to the list because I'm very bad with names. I'm very, very bad with names. Here it is. Okay, I have to tell you. Dantas. I love Dantas. I think she's such a complete player, and she was so important for this Brazilian team in order for them to get that bronze medal. Dantas for the USA team. I also have to say, of course, the Alexander, even she didn't play that last game. When Kyla Alexander was playing, this Canada team was very, very strong team. She's a very complete team player as well. Of course, I have to talk about Sylvia Fowles. It's gonna be hard because also Tina Charles have done an amazing job in this USA team. And now you give me the next two.
Jordan Canada should be up there as well from Team USA. I thought she controlled the game and the tempo, and it's tough to really be able to feed every single player when you're on a team that talented, and she did that perfectly throughout the entire tournament. But I'm right with you. I think when you add Kyle Alexander, even though she didn't play in the gold medal match, she got a vote from me. 15.6 points, 10 rebounds, and was so instrumental both on offense and defense for the way they can decide to defend and also the way that they flowed through offensively. She definitely got a vote from me. Dominis Dantas, we saw her in the bronze medal game. I mean, absolutely put on a show. 28 points, 9 rebounds, 8 assists. She got a vote from me, and she finished averaging the tournament 17.3 points, 6.8 rebounds. She was 3rd in scoring here in the tournament. I mean, Paola Ferrari, we could talk about her all day long for Paraguay. She's just an absolute star. Always plays for the national team. 16 years plus pro experience all over the world. She's going right into her pro season. I think she's already left and going back to Europe.
To Europe, to her training. We also have to talk about Munoz.
Munoz is terrific.
We usually remember the last teams that were in the semifinals, but if we go back to the regular everybody with everybody in their groups, Munoz did an amazing job. Luna was really good as well. Pamela Rosado, I think, did very good. It's there's a lot of stars here, and it's difficult to choose, but you can only choose 5.
Yeah.
That's it.
So the guards, I have Jordan Canada as my one selection, and then on the shooting guard, it's tough because Amargo
Yes.
leading the tournament for Cuba. I loved Galindo, the way that she was able to control the team as well. I'm gonna have to go with Paolo Ferrari though. And if you lead the tournament in scoring, you deserve to be here on the All-Star 5, because had she not led the tournament in scoring, who knows where Paraguay would have been.
No, she would have not even were competitive, and I don't mean to sound negative or anything, but the truth is Paola is the engine of this team, and the reason they won the silver medal in the South American tournament, it was because she's part of this team. This team goes as she goes, and if Paola gets in this All-Star team right now, will be her 3rd in a row. 2015, 2017, 2019. That's how amazing she is.
Yeah, she deserves it if she does get the call. We know that Dantes is going to be on the All-Star 5. That's already confirmed. We know that Kayla Alexander from Canada is going to be on the All-Star 5. That is already confirmed. Jordan Canada is also going to be on the All-Star 5. And we have to wait and see who the last two will be. I think it's going to be Sylvia Fowles. I'm just guessing here. I don't know anything other than those three guaranteed based off the votes here from the media on hand.
There's many people voting, and we have a point of view, and everybody have a point of view, and everybody like basketball in different ways. If I like a defensive player, but you like an offensive player, obviously we're gonna have different tastes on who we want, you know, who we think deserves to be there. That's the beauty of basketball.
It's now time for the closing ceremony of the FIBA Women's
Here we go with the ceremony of the 2019 AmeriCup podium.
Will be presented by Mr. Jun Ramos, President of the Puerto Rico
An opportunity
Basketball
here
Federation.
to present Brazil with their
Ladies and
bronze medals.
gentlemen, here are the best players of the FIBA Women's AmeriCup 2019. Our All-Star 5.
Rather, first we'll start with the All-Star 5.
States of America.
There's Yul Ramos, who has been an incredible host here, President of Puerto Rican Basketball Association. He'll introduce the All-Star 5. Sylvia Fowles is the All-Star 5 named to the team. Well-deserved.
Yes, well deserved. She
From
was
Canada,
wonderful.
Kyra Alexander.
13.4 points, 8.2 rebounds for Sylvia Fowles. There's Kayla Alexander. As I said, she was a lock to make this All-Star 5. Was terrific for Canada. Did not play in the finals, and you hear the Canadian national team
Her
cheering
teammates
on.
are going wild.
15.6 points, 10.2 rebounds, a double-double for Kayla Alexander. Dominguez Dantes, I mean, she was awesome in the gold medal, bronze medal game, rather. 28 points, 9 assists, 8 rebounds. Diamond Shields makes it as well. That was the one that we weren't sure of. And Jordan Canada will be last but not least.
From United States of America, Jordan Canada.
Jordan Canada leads the tournament in assists. 6.4 points to go along with it, 6 assists. And she was the catalyst, really feeding
I would like to
everybody
ask
on the
players
team.
to line up for a team photo.
There's your All-Star 5.
This is a moment that will be with these players for the rest of their lives. Not only emotionally for your country, but also in your resume.
Yeah.
At the time you sit to negotiate with your teams, this is a
It is
moment.
now time
I was the
to
best point
present
guard of the AmeriCup.
The bronze
Now what?
medals are presented by Edmundo Baez,
Now we'll get the bronze medals
Secretary
presented
General of
to
the Puerto
Brazil.
Rico Basketball Federation.
Brazil
And
defeating
Marcelo
Puerto
de
Rico
Souza,
and played their
Vice
best
President
game of the
of
tournament.
Confederation
They were phenomenal
from
in
Brazil.
that bronze medal game. There are the 12.
The third
led
place
there by
leading the
Diaz.
FIBA Women's AmeriCup 2019 is the
Beating
team
Puerto Rico
of
earlier
Brazil.
today, 95-66. They had 34 assists as a team. They played beautiful team basketball.
When you have that talent, you know, but you also need the point guards, the guards to share the ball that way.
And they'll step up on the podium, and as you said, they're going to Bahia Blanca,
Here is the team
being part of Group B. And that's a tough group to qualify for. The second part of the Olympic qualifiers that will be played in February. A group with Argentina, Team USA, Colombia, and Brazil. November 14th to the 17th, Brazil will be there. They take this bronze medal to add alongside their gold from the Pan Am Games.
Can get better. I was at the press conference, and Coach Neto was saying that
Number 3 is
he's been coaching boys for most of his life, including the national
Number 5,
men's team,
Rafa
and that this team is
Montero.
very special to him. because part of the work we have to do was not only technical or tactical, it was emotionally. For them to believe that they deserve to be here, that they have what it takes to be here. You say our first day was the Pan American game, and after we won that gold medal, after that we feel like we will achieve so much. And here we are, receiving this bronze medal. The girls deserve it all. They work very hard. I'm happy to be coaching women. It's very different, and I'm so happy for Brazil that we are here again.
31, Nadia Olhado. 97, Mariana Diaz.
There's Tati Pacheco getting her medal right there. She had a great game, didn't miss her first 5 shots in the bronze medal game. Dos Santos, we talked about Ramirez Dantas, and for good reason, but Dos Santos, who just received her bronze medal, was terrific throughout as well. Ramirez Dantas was just explosive. She is a star, and I think
If instead of having 5 MVPs or 5
All-Stars,
All-Stars, we could have 10.
yeah.
De Souza and Dos Santos needed to be in that conversation.
Colado getting her medal. Colado receiving her medal right there. She had hand surgery about 5 or 6 weeks ago. Still here with her national team and tried to play as much as she could. And Diaz receiving the last medal there. And they'll pose for the pictures here. Well deserved from Brazil with the good effort. The only teams they lost to were Team USA and Canada. And those are the 2 teams that are going to be grabbing the silver and gold medals here.
This is the moment to relax. After so much work, a lot of stress. See, people think it's the athletes don't have stress. They do have stress. They want to win. They have a lot of pressure. Finally getting that medal, it's a moment.
The silver medals are presented.
Well, the silver medalists, Canada, their only loss came in the final here. Team USA, they are obviously shorthanded without Kayla Alexander and Marie Langlois.
The silver medalist
Vice President of the Puerto Rican Basketball Association will hand out the silver medals for Team Canada.
For Canada, in the last 3 AmeriCups, 2 gold and 1 silver. That's good in any league.
They'll walk in here and receive their silver medals, and then they'll turn their attention to hosting part 1 of the Olympic qualifiers in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada.
Ladies and gentlemen, clap your hands for the team of Canada. Her captain, number 8, Kim Gaucher.
Gauthier will get her medal around her neck. One of the veterans of this team.
She still have a lot of basketball in her.
No question. Miranda Ayam getting her medal now, and Sammy Hill. It's a good mix of young and old on this team.
This team is also missing Kia Nurse. I'm not going to say the name of the company, but she just signed a big contract, and I heard today.
Congratulations to Kia.
There's another player that belongs in this team.
9, Miranda Ayim.
Natalie Achondwa as well.
10,
There's a lot of talent still to have here for this Canadian national team, who will be looking to punch their ticket to the Olympics.
Jamie Scott.
And as they accept this silver medal here, we know that the goal is gold medal at the 2020 games in Tokyo.
Alexander.
They have the talent to do it.
50.
Still missing that MVP from 2017 from Canada, the point guard. Before this is over, I'm going to remember her name.
23, Queen Dorfstadter.
Sutter there, receiving her medal.
Her head coach, Lisa Tomaitis,
And head
assistant
coach
coaches,
Jason Tomaitis
Steve Bauer and
receiving
Clark.
her medal there.
The silver medals are presented by Mr. Glenn Ronwell, President of the Canada Basketball Federation. Clap your hand for our silver medalist, the team of Canada.
Nira Fields. Nira Fields is her name.
I know you love you some Naira Fields. She's
She's so good.
a solid
She's
player.
so good.
Some smiles now, even after the loss for Team Canada. A proud moment for those 12 and the coaching staff. Came here and battled as hard as they could. Came away with the silver medal here at the 2019 FIBA Women's AmeriCup. Gotta give credit where credit's due. This program definitely on the rise.
Our FIBA Women's AmeriCup 2019.
The world is aware.
Yes.
The gold medals are presented by Mrs. Carol Callan, FIBA America's president, and Mr. Marcelo Petoya, member of the FIBA
Carol Callan, the
Central
new
Board.
FIBA America's president, will hand out the medals to Team USA.
Ladies and gentlemen, your biggest applause
There's the
for the
vice
winner
of
of
the
the
Central
FIBA
Board,
Women's AmeriCup
Marcelo
2019,
Bedoya,
United States of America.
and the Americans, champions now of the Americas, will walk in to receive their gold medals. It's a star-studded team just from top to bottom. Came here, treated it like a business trip, and they'll walk away with the gold medal.
Ladies and gentlemen, clap your hands for the gold medals, United States of America. Her captain, number 30, Sylvia Forbes. Tina John.
Sylvia Fowles, of course, has played in many competitions and had this moment for her. So that's Tina Charles.
Ricky Sykes.
Ricky Sykes getting her gold medal.
She probably have a room only for all of the trophies and medals and uniforms.
Jordan Canada.
Jordan Canada, who made the All-Star 5.
Diamond. The
Shields, who played really well as well. In my opinion, one of the best players here at this AmeriCup.
One of the most complete players.
President. And now, Mr. Marcelo Bedoya, member.
So Collier did a lot of things that won't show up on his stat sheet, defending
America.
the best wing player for the opposing team every single game out.
And it was always there, looking for that offensive rebound. Rotations were spot on.
Dawson
Elizabeth Williams.
came off the bench and provided some offense when needed. Caitlin Samuelson, one of the better shooters that Team USA has. She was knocking down the open shots when they were given to her.
Ari Ogunbowale.
Enrique Gubawale,
41.
Asia Sessions, and the youngster, Olivia Nelson Odoga. There are your 2019 FIBA AmeriCup gold medalists, Team USA, led by head coach Don Stanley.
Your applause to our champion, the team of United States of America. Ladies and gentlemen, It is now time for the award of the most valuable player, the TISO MVP.
Here we go with the
He's presented
MVP.
by Mrs. Carol Callan.
And Carol Callan will hand out the MVP trophy.
The most valuable player of the FIBA Women's AmeriCup 2019 is Sylvia Ford.
No surprise here, the MVP of the FIBA AmeriCup 2019 is Sylvia Fowles. Was just unbelievable for Team USA. See her smiling there with America's President Carol Callan. Well deserved for Sylvia Fowles.
Well deserved.
It really wasn't a team that could defend her.
Nobody.
This concludes the individual awards and congratulations for all.
Every day she brought it.
As you said, she has now a room full of accomplishments. She now has a watch she could go
You
along
to
with.
stand up for the
She probably have a few.
anthem of the United States of America. Everybody, please
Now listen
stand up.
to the anthem of Team USA, the winners of the FIBA Women's AmeriCup.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, Mrs. Carol Callan will present the trophy of the FIBA Women's AmeriCup 2019 to the United States of America, USA.
Now we'll get the trophy presentation. FIBA's AmeriCup.
Y démosle ese aplauso a ese gran equipo de los Estados Unidos de América que estarán recibiendo el trofeo de campeonas
When
junto
it
con su
comes to the
medalla
AmeriCup
de oro.
here in
En las
2019,
manos de Mrs. Carol.
there are your champions. Team USA
I would like to invite the team
leave
captain,
Puerto Rico with the gold medal,
Sylvia Ford,
America Cup trophy.
to step in the center circle to receive the trophy. Ladies and gentlemen, our champions, the team of United States of America.
Well deserved here for Team USA.
The gold medal, the champion,
Gold medalists for the next 2 years. When you refer to the AmeriCup, you have to call Team USA the champions. What a moment for a team that dominated from start to finish. Well deserved. Smiles all around. Nothing like winning a championship trophy with your country on your chest. Well, as we close up here in San Juan, Puerto Rico, want to thank the entire crew that has worked tireless, both men and women, that have done a good job of trying to make us look good.
You make me look good.
You made me look better. I'd like to thank our floor producer, Jessica, who put up with us for the entire week. And I want to thank you, Natalia, for doing an amazing job, being a good partner. I'm sure we'll work together soon again.
Hopefully. I want to thank you for your professionalism and being so patient with my English. I promise you next competition I will be way better.
Next competition, I'm going to learn some Spanish, so you don't have to worry about translating anything to me.
At the timeout.
Would leave San Juan, Puerto Rico with a new champion. Team USA victorious here at the FIBA AmeriCup 2019.
Spectators, volunteers, and everybody who worked here in this week. Thank you very much. Viene con la rumba, con la rumba.
Silvia Hall.